Asante sana. Mheshimiwa Rais, naona tumetumia muda wa ziada, muda wa akiba muda wote. Thank you very much for speaking to us this evening, Mr. President. We have not exhausted the list of questions that we had from Kenyans, but we've even extended some time so we can get some more time.
Can you allow me 1 minute?
Yes, please. You have to get your closing remark.
Okay, before I do my closing remark, wacha niseme tumeondoa ushuru kwa aircrafts, helicopters, parts, engines. Nikasikia kaona watu wengi hapo wakisema unajua huyu president marafiki zake sijui tunasikia hata yeye yako na helicopter sijui katika ile project ya kawaida. Mimi nataka niwaeleze wa Kenya hivi. Tumeondoa ushuru kwa mambo ya aircraft kwa sababu Wilson Airport na Kenya is I think the second or third or fourth busiest airport in Africa. Hii Wilson Airport yetu hii. Na kazi kubwa ya Wilson Airport pale ni repairs, maintenance, and one more. We have a very big ecosystem of engineers and people who work in the aeronautical field who had shifted base kwa sababu wakati tuliweka hii ushuru yote wakahamia Tanzania, Uganda. Tukapoteza biashara, tukapoteza ajira. Wilson Airport karibu inafungwa. So the same industry players kutoka Wilson Airport walikuja wakasema, jameni, mbona sasa mnatufanya tupeleke ndege zetu Tanzania ama Uganda? Na hapa ndio tuko na engineers, hapa ndio tuko na specialists ambao wanaweza kutufanyia hii kazi. It was purely because we are protecting our jobs and we are protecting our business. So that's the reason. And every other tax that I have put, it is reasoned out. And by the way, I sat in this room with every ministry, every PS, myself, with my team, to interrogate the budget. Because I have to own up and take responsibility for everything that this government does. Except, of course, the ones that I cannot, Lakini, to the extent possible, I must be able to answer to the people you say, Dayup.
The people of Kenya.
Yes, the countrymen and women.
And women.
I must be able to answer to them when I am called upon to.
What if the ladies and gentlemen in the National Assembly and the Senate do not pass the finance bill? Then what?
We will cross that river when we get there. But I think I have made, and I will continue to make, a persuasive argument. I believe in engagement. I believe in working with people. That's why I'm taking time to explain myself. I don't think there is any other president who has explained himself the way I do, because I want to persuade the people of Kenya. I don't want to impose things on people. I want them to understand. I want them to criticize what we are proposing. But we must all be objective. Is it reasonable? Does it make sense? Because we have a country, my friend, and I want to tell you, Latif and this great team, Eric, Lofty, and my dear sister here, and my good brother, that this country does not belong to William Ruto. It doesn't belong to the president. It doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to all of us. We are here. We will fly together, or we will crash together. By God's grace, I am the leader today, and I owe it to the people of Kenya and God, who I swore by the Bible to do the right thing for this nation. I must make a contribution. It is not always that you get an opportunity like the one I have to make a difference in a nation. And I want to be understood that whatever we are proposing, we want the best for our country. From where I sit, I understand. Many people criticize, wewe, nani alikuambia ati tunahitaji manyumba? Wewe, wacha hizo. Like for example, this fertilizer thing. Allow me this 1 minute. So farmers were saying, we have used DAP fertilizer for all the years. We will not accept any other fertilizer. I know from where I sit as the president of Kenya that DAP is the wrong fertilizer for Kenya. yet the farmers are asking for it. Did you want me to supply DAP fertilizer to them because they have asked? I said no. I told them, we are not going to use DAP fertilizer, even though you are asking for it. We are going to give you the right fertilizer. It is called NPK, and that's what we are going to supply. Many of them, today, the same farmers, you see them standing in the middle of their maize and saying, oh, this is very nice. You know, this fertilizer is very good. They're the same ones. Because I cannot do the wrong thing because people are asking for it. No, I have to do the right thing. You know, I better be criticized. I better be but I must do the right thing. And precisely why I am telling my countrymen and women, let us have a positive, honest conversation. We want to change our country. It's going to take all of us to change our country. Let us not say, because I am in a privileged position, it's not my business. It's not my responsibility. How is it my business? I mean, that's not how to belong to a nation. You know, a nation, a society is measured by the quality of goods that are available to everybody. It is not measured by what the rich have. No, it is measured by what everybody can access. Education. How are we going to make sure the plan we have to raise to 80 billion becomes, how do we deal with our health? How do we deal with our roads? How do we deal with our water? How do we deal with our electricity? How do we deal? That is what we must do collectively, and that is why we have a government. It is my plea to the people of Kenya that they listen to what we are saying.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to speak to Kenyans and to also respond to questions.